Hi, everyone. Welcome to Fairhope, Alabama. It's a town full of charm, history, and coastal calm, and it's tucked right in on the shores of Mobile Bay. It's a resort called the Grand Hotel, and it's just like stepping back into time. So I spend a weekend here with my mom, soaking up the views and the food and the true Southern hospitality. And I want to take you along. I actually did this trip about 3 years ago, and so I'm just now getting around to filming or putting this online. I've been kind of shy as a someone wanting to describe their trips, and I don't want to be called an influencer, but I do want to show you my travels. I've been traveling since I have been around 15 years old, but here we are in the lobby. We're about to check in, and I apologize because I am new to this video editing and putting this together, but we're going to work through this together, and I'm going to do the best that I can. But checking into this hotel feels like checking in at an old friend's home. And you know this home happens to have 550 acres of gardens, pools, and bayfront views, and the lobby is grand, but it's welcoming. It's filled with sunlight and southern charm. So now we're going to do a room tour, and I'm going through this video. I have not seen this in over 3 years, so we're going to do this. We were checked into room 3417, and here's a nice little credenza where you can store your keys or anything you need to grab when you walk out of the room. So to our left here, we do have the bathroom. The bathroom is very large. Oh, there I am with my backpack and non-essentials. This shower is very large, and this bathroom, which is very important to me, was crystal clean. You couldn't even, I mean, it was just like perfectly clean, and it had a nicely oh my gosh, I can't think of the word, but a sink and a tub. My mom loves to take baths, so tub baths, not just bath. I like to bathe too, but I like showers. My mom loves tub baths, so when I look for hotels, that's important to me that it has an actual bathtub. And I love that light, nicely lit vanity mirror. So here's a closet where there's such extra. I'm nervous, guys. So there's extra, just blankets and a nice full length mirror, and those robes. Mom and I wore them the night because we only stayed here one night, so we wore them all night. But we had a lot of fun. And here's a Keurig machine, and this hotel was built in 1857. So it's been around a long time. And look at this beautiful room. Like I said, it's crystal, just crisp and clean, and it looks like you're stepping into someone's house in the South. I'm originally from Alabama, and so this looks like a room in someone's house, but it's a hotel, and it's just Southern luxury, Southern elegance. And if I'm correct, there's a refrigerator. Yep, right here in this cabinet, and it is crisp enough to, keep any leftover foods overnight. The only thing, there is no microwave, so if you do bring food back to your room, there's no way to reheat it. So we're going to go through all these drawers unnecessarily, and they're all empty. I'm sure that there are no goods left behind because this just looks like a hotel where they clean thoroughly. That light has been blinking. I remember it was blinking on that phone all day, and I could not remember or figure out how to get the light off. Of course, there are Bibles in the drawer. It's in the South. There are Bibles everywhere. So what I loved about these double bed are the amount. You see the amount of pillows on this bed. They were the best pillows. The only caveat to this room is that we couldn't get the temperature down cold enough, and I didn't find that out until I woke up in the middle of the night and I was just uncomfortably hot. But at that point in time, you do not want to call anybody to come up to fix the air, because I probably it's operational error. So I just left it alone and went back to sleep. But here, I don't know why I'm taking so long to open these curtains so we can go outside and see this balcony, which is, a balcony in a southern home is very essential. So I love that this hotel has, balconies on every room. And here we are overlooking this pond, and this is a man-made pond. And The sound of the water is just amazing. If you look off to the right, you can see the ocean. I just love the South. I love the Gulf Coast. You can see the water. It just makes my heart like sing. And this view, it was actually raining. I don't know if you can see that. You can't really tell, but it started to rain. But I mean, you can't beat this southern view. It's just, you just can't beat it. I can actually, oh, there's the rain. It has appeared as a gentle rain, as you can tell. And I just want to tell everyone, if you're not from the South and you see a body of water like that, a pond or a lake, don't go in there. I'm pretty sure there's alligators in there. And that is a rule of the South. Don't go in any bodies of water that are like a pond or a lake. There pretty much is an alligator in there. So here we are looking at a southern moss. This southern moss is indigenous to the South, like Mobile and New Orleans, and they're just hundreds of years old. They're beautiful. They sprawl out, as you can see. And you see the moss hanging off of them. That's why it's called a southern moss. They, stretch across lawns and just, I don't know. It's just a beauty about the South. I moved up to the North about 11 years ago, and every time I go home, it just like warms my heart and heals me. And I really enjoyed being home. Just taking this, I don't know what just made me want to do this day trip to this hotel, but it was really, really much needed. Here, there's a garden. Um, I just spent, the morning wandering the gardens and the pier because, it's the kind of place that feels both quiet but alive. And this old pathway leads down to that pond. I don't know if this is the same pond that we saw from our window, but I can't really tell. But I do feel with the sprawling 550 acres, this is not the same pond um, that I saw from my hotel balcony. But the just the sound of those fountains is just amazing. And it was quite hot. Now this is the pool. I didn't get a lot of pictures from the pool, so I apologize. Like I said, I'm new to this, and here I am speedily walking, speedily walking, because I don't know what footage to put into this, but we're gonna head up to. I do remember this is leading towards the spa building, and we're gonna speedily walk up this pathway. And as you can see, I pan to the left. There are boat docks, so you can drive your boat right up to this hotel if you feel the need to do so. And yeah, just park it right there. And this is like a little garden courtyard. And it was storming that day, so it's kind of cloudy, but we're going to head up these steps. Me carrying my Dora backpack, and gonna go. I have so much stuff in my hands. And here we are in the spa. Now, when I first originally came to the spa, everything was closed because there was lightning in the area. So I couldn't even get into the spa. I couldn't get to the pool. But now you can see that the weather has passed and it's open. So now we can go to the spa at the Grand. And here's just the main lobby. And hey, nice lady. We're in the South. She smiled at me and I smiled back. And that's what you do in the South. Southern hospitality is the greatest. And this is just, a way you can book your spa experiences and, just learn more about the spa. I love this little living green wall. Anytime you see something like that, that it's just going to breathe life and health into, your stay. So we're going to keep walking back. Back in this area, I do remember, are the indoor pool and the gym. So now that it's open, we're going to go through this pool, through this door, and just take a look around. As you can see, the pool is open from 5 a.m. until 10 p.m. and it is a good size indoor pool. Just know if there's weather in the area, it will not be open. But it's just nice. It's very clean. There's towels for you. And all the rules, please read them. You don't want to get kicked out of the pool. Who wants to get kicked out of the pool? And just chairs. You can sit with your friend, some lounge chairs. And you see there are pool lanes. So if you are someone who likes to get up and do laps, swimming in the pool, this is for you. It's 3 feet. And I think the other end is about 4 feet deep. I don't think it's very deep. So I don't really like swimming pools, but this is a pool that I can get behind. I think I can get in there and really enjoy my time. And it just looks super clean. And, they do a very good job at keeping it up. So I'm just going to let you look at this for a moment. I'm going to be quiet. Oh, I wanted to mention that thing that looks like it's under a tent. So if you have someone who's with you is in a wheelchair or, has mobility issues, that is a chair that helps you get down into the swimming pool and they will assist you with that. And there are showers in this bathroom, even though I didn't go through in this bathroom, in the swimming pool, indoor swimming pool, even though I didn't go in there, I do know that, there are showers. So men and women, I cannot talk today. So we're gonna head back out the double doors, and these were heavy doors. I should have kept the audio in there, but when they close behind you, they like slam and click. So if you don't stay here, you cannot get in there. So now we're going to go into the gym. What's so funny, the past couple of months, I have become a gym rat, which I have not been to the gym in like 2 months, but I love the gym. I used to think that it was just like annoying and that I would hate it, but I get in there and like take the weight off the world and I just work out. I don't know what I'm doing, but it just really helps my mental ability. And if you like the gym, this is a real gym. You can see their Pelotons, they have weights, they have treadmills. There I am, I keep appearing. Yes, my outfit is cute. I don't know why my shorts are like pulled up to my throat, but there are, just every equipment that you can think of. And they even have instructions on how to use all this equipment. So if you're a hotel, take note. If you say you have a gym, this is a gym. Nobody wants a treadmill. Nobody wants a bike. This is a gym. This is what it looks like. There is a scale. I don't know who would get on that, but in case you decide you want to get on there, then you can do that. But there is, it's really well equipped with every piece of equipment that you can think of. So if you are someone who likes to work out and you are staying at this hotel, you are going to get you're not going to be missing any equipment. Oh, they have headphones too. So if you need to listen to like your music, your podcast, whatever, they have a little bucket there full of headphones. So this is off to the, like if you came in straight up those steps that we came up originally, this is straight ahead, and to the right it's just more space. I think this eventually leads back to other hotel rooms. I think there's a hall, if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's been like a couple of years. But yes, to the right and to the left there are hotel rooms, and then you want to come with your friends and chit chat. But straight ahead there is a map that shows you around this 550 acre monstrosity. There we are in that bright red circle. If I needed to know how to get to any other place, I could use that map. It also has information that's relative to the hotel and anything that you need to know. So let's go outside. This is so beautiful to me. These are just little reserved areas. Of course, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you have to pay. I don't want to say you have to pay for these, but in most hotels, in my mind, you do have to pay for those. Um, but I do know you have to reserve them. And if you look off, like there's a beach here. I hate that it was cloudy that day because I really wanted to see, like, that is the ocean. That is not, I think it's kind of in the bay, but still, that's the ocean. Like, you go out there and you get lost, you're not coming back. That is way out there. And this is sand. Mobile is full of sand, even though this is Fairhope as well. This is not sand that is brought in. This is natural sand that exists. Somebody just decides to leave their bike in the way. How rude. But this is, I couldn't even imagine this on a beautiful sunny day, how gorgeous this would be. And you know, I wanted to ride the bikes, but I'm not really coordinated to ride bikes anymore. And look at, I just can't help to think about these Spanish moss trees. And I'm sorry, with my videos, my brain is gonna be like a squirrel. So again, like I'm reliving this the same as you are. Like it's been years, so you know, I see things and my mind just jumps around. The guy that's standing over there, he speaks to me again. Somebody else says, "Why are you guys leaving your bikes in the middle of the pathway?" I don't get that, but whatever. But you can rent anything you want to, like that kayaks, those big old like water bikes, and something that I have gotten into as I've lived up north is kayaking. And so next time I want to go and just stay for the weekend outside of hurricane season, which is at the end of November or before May, and just do the kayaking and just see how far I can go. Oh, so now we're going into Bucky's, and I wanted to do some. Let me pause this video. Okay, so I wanted to get some information about Bucky Miller, who this lounge is actually named after. He began working in the Grand Hotel on April 18th, 1941. The date it reopened, because I think there was a fire, so they had to reopen it. His career, he worked here for 60 years. Can you imagine coming here and seeing that same friendly face every day? He worked here. He served primarily as a bartender and a server. And it was the Birdcage Lounge then, but he died in August 30th of 2002 at the age of 85. So to honor his legacy, the Grand Hotel renamed this lounge as Bucky's Lounge. There's a life-size bronze statue of him on the grounds outside the lounge, and he is a black man. If you didn't know that, you need to research him, because he's just had a long legacy, and for a hotel to name something after him is pretty awesome. So here's the outside grounds outside of the restaurant. I think that's Southern Roots, and there's like baccarat and all kinds of like little games that you can play. But as you can see, the ocean is right there. That's just so awesome to me. Just be out there playing right there at the edge of the ocean. Now here's nighttime. We're heading to dinner. There's a family out there playing, and I can't remember what time of year. I think this was in September, so we're still pretty good. So yeah, shorts, t-shirt, the Alabama, yeah, that's normal. Ooh, look at me coming out with my new dress. I was so scared. That dress does not fit the same. So we're gonna go to Southern Roots, and I was not knowing what footage to get. So what I have, we're gonna go up the steps and to the left to the restaurant. I think it's this one. Is that a Southern Roots?
Southern Roots? Yes. Right
this one.
there.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have a reservation?
Yes.
Is it Andrea?
Yes. So we're getting checked in. I made reservations and she just got checked in. Here's a view of the menu. 1847 is the bar that's inside of my favorites of the bar. This is like a rendition of a prohibition bar. Is really cool. Looks so comforting, and I have a lot of friends with bars in their house, and it kind of almost looks the same. So I already know that that's pretty true. So we're gonna go in here, and yeah, this is a hotel. It's kind of dimly lit, and plus it's at night, so it's a little dark in there. And again, I didn't know what I was doing, but here I'm spinning the camera around. Thank you, guys. This food was delicious. I think I have some photos, because I did not take any video of the food. Oh, this is a smoked old-fashioned, and it's delicious. And of course, I love any good smoked, any beverage that's smoked. So, I have to put that one.
Absolutely. Hope you enjoy.
Thank you so much. Yep, gnocchi with spring vegetables. Mom had like a chicken or what is that? Oh, this duck breast, duck confit. And my drink again, and some more pictures. But thank you again for coming along with me. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.